All right, guys, welcome back to another stream. Man, it has been a month, pretty much. Okay, it's been a month since I've went live, so it's been a while. Usually, this is not me. Usually, as you guys know, I do go live like pretty much every single day. About a month ago, but I've just been doing some other things lately. But at least I've been uploading every single day for you guys. Okay, I've been uploading every single day on the daily basis, like usual. But for streaming, it's been a month now. But I'm back to streaming, guys. Okay, and hopefully I will, start streaming more often, like what I usually do. But today, guys, I want to talk more about Bitcoin, okay, and crypto in general, because as we all know, Bitcoin has been dropping, okay, altcoins have been dropping as well, as we all know. So I really want to talk more about that, okay, why we should not be panicking, because I truly do believe this is a trap. It really, really is, do not be fooled, guys. I really do believe this is a trap. We have heard a lot of bullish news that have been happening, okay, for Bitcoin, okay, especially Bitcoin, with the Bitcoin strategic reserve, especially. And with that news, as we know, a couple of days ago, okay, Donald Trump has came out and pretty much signed a Bitcoin strategic reserve executive order, okay, for the Bitcoin strategic reserve. That was huge. And with that happening, we saw the Bitcoin price dropping, okay. And I think the main reason, guys, why we are in fact seeing Bitcoin dropping is because of whales, okay. And in general, there is a lot of fear in the market right now for some reason, okay. But I do believe, the whales, okay, of course they are selling, they're trying to make people scared, okay, and that's why we have in fact been seeing the price dropping, okay. And a lot of people, okay, have in fact been liquidated, okay. We are in fact seeing a lot of liquidations happening as well. We're seeing a lot of volatility happening for Bitcoin and altcoins, not just Bitcoin, right? So truly, this is a great time right now to buy, guys, okay. It really, really is, guys. I truly do believe days like this, moments like this, where we see Bitcoin dumping, dipping, right, having corrections and pullbacks, this is truly a great opportunity to simply buy more, to simply accumulate more. So I want to talk about it for today's stream. There is in fact a fair few things that I want to talk about for tonight's stream, okay, that I do want to share with you guys. So let's talk about it, guys, okay. So Bitcoin falls as much as 6.5% as volatility continues after Trump's Bitcoin reserve plan. Okay, so like I said again, okay, when Donald Trump did sign the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve Executive Order, okay, we did see the Bitcoin price dropping. Okay, no one pretty much expected this to happen. Obviously, with this very, very bullish news happening for Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin's finally gonna have a strategic reserve. Okay, pretty much in the US, right, which is very, very bullish. This is obviously very, very huge news. Okay, and this is obviously a historic moment. Okay, a very historic moment happening for Bitcoin, as we all know. Okay, and with this news, we would all expect Bitcoin to pump, but it pretty much did the complete opposite and it dropped. So this was pretty much buy the rumors, sell the news event. And yeah, things like this does happen. But either way, guys, I don't care what Bitcoin does short term, because long term, I know where it's heading. And so far this year, 2025 has not been a great year so far for, Bitcoin and just crypto in general, right? And a lot of people think we're entering a bear market right now, but I think the opposite, right? I truly do believe we are not entering a bear market. I think right now we're entering, we're not entering, but we're still in a bull market. Okay, we're not entering a bear market. We're still in a bull market. And as I told you guys many times, even during bull markets, we're gonna see corrections. We're gonna see pullbacks, and that's exactly what we are in fact seeing right now happening for Bitcoin and altcoins, right? So we're seeing pullbacks. Okay, this is completely normal, as we know. A couple months back, okay, back in in November last year and December, we saw Bitcoin pumping to new highs. It was absolutely skyrocketing, ripping up to the moon, right? It really, really was pumping up to the upside. And right now, we are in fact seeing corrections, and this is completely normal. So there is in fact a 50 charts that I do want to show you guys. But yeah, Bitcoin right now, guys, as I am streaming right now, just below $83,000, $82,900. So Earlier this morning, we did actually see Bitcoin dropping to about $80,000. Okay, but right now, the next few hours tonight, Bitcoin is slightly bouncing back up to the upside. Okay, I almost went back up to $84,000. Okay, so looking pretty good right now for Bitcoin. Is slowly having a slight recovery back up to the upside right now, but nothing too crazy. Okay, y'all can clearly see that. Um, Early this morning was pretty bad. We saw Bitcoin dumping to 80K. That was in fact its lowest, and then it did bounce back up to like 84K. So looking pretty good for Bitcoin right now. Okay, still holding pretty well. It's still below 90K, still below 100K. Great time to buy, guys. Okay, this is truly a great opportunity right now to buy Bitcoin. Obviously when there's fear in the market, we got to be greedy and buy more, right? When we do see fear in the market, guys, this is a great opportunity to simply buy. Okay, so with this Bitcoin crash, it's amazing in my opinion. And personally, I'm buying, guys. I don't know about you guys, but I am buying Bitcoin. I'm buying Casper, and many more, other alts. But I'm mainly focusing on Bitcoin and Casper, as you guys know. And honestly, when I do see alt season starting, okay, when I do see a run up happening for Ethereum, Solana, Chainlink, right, and Dogecoin should be and all these other altcoins that I am currently trading, I'm going to be taking my profits. Okay, I'm not risking it anymore. I do believe with this alt season that is coming up, okay, because alt season has not started yet, but it will begin. Okay, I truly do believe it will start. And with alt season starting, who knows when, but soon, I'm going to be taking my profits. Okay, when I see that next leg up happening for alts, I'm going to be taking my profits. I'm not going to risk it anymore because I do believe this alt season will be short. That's just personally my opinion. This bull market is changing in my opinion. We are in fact seeing a delay happening for alt season as well. I would have thought alt season would have started at least last month in February. I mean, as we all know, February is a very, very bullish month for Bitcoin and crypto in general, right? Usually Q1, it is, a very, very bullish time for, Bitcoin and crypto, especially in a bull market year. Okay, and as we all know, it's usually a 4-year cycle. But so far this year, okay, for this bull market in 2025, for Q1 has not been fantastic. Okay, so the market today, slightly down 1%, nothing too crazy. Okay, 1.6%. Global crypto market cap sitting at 2.73 trillion. Past 24 hours, Bitcoin is down almost 2%. Ethereum slightly down as well. I mean, a fair few alts are slightly down. I mean, early this morning, it was way, way worse. But everything right now is slowly, recovering back up to the upside. Some alts are still slightly down, though, for the past 24 hours. So, yeah, you guys can clearly see some alts are slightly bouncing back up. But majority of altcoins right now are still in the reds. Okay, y'all can clearly see that. So, earlier this morning, everything was in the reds, but right now tonight, okay, everything is slightly sort of bouncing back up, but some alts, majority of alts actually are still in the reds. So alt season has not really started yet, okay, as we all know. Even the Bitcoin dominance, as I've been telling you guys many times, we have to see the Bitcoin dominance dropping, and so far the Bitcoin dominance is still above 61%. And we haven't seen a drop happening for the Bitcoin dominance yet. But once we do, guys, okay, once we do see a drop, something like that happening for the Bitcoin dominance, that is when alt season will pretty much begin. Okay, so understand, once that does happen, that's when alt season will start. So pretty much all that money that's flowing into Bitcoin will instead flow into altcoins. So get ready for that, guys. Okay, the crypto total market cap is gonna reach new highs potentially. It is very, very possible, as it does pretty much every new bull cycle, right? Every new alt season when it does happen. So be ready for that, guys, because alt season hasn't even started yet. And I as I told you guys, I do believe the main reason why we haven't seen alt season starting yet is because there is over 12 million crypto coins out there in the market, which is insane to think about. As you guys can see right over here, there is 12.44 million different crypto coins out there right now. Okay, I remember, guys, in the last bull cycle back in 2021, I remember seeing this, and we had like over 30,000. It was like less than 40,000 crypto coins back in 2021. Okay, now the next few years, okay, here we are, right? And we now have over 12 million crypto coins out there. So with this amount of crypto coins in the crypto market right now, I think this is pretty much the main reason why we are seeing a huge delay for alt season. I mean, we all would have thought alt season would have started back like February at least, right? But honestly, it has not started yet. Of course, okay. I mean, we haven't even seen the Bitcoin dominance dropping, and we haven't even seen a lot of alts, reaching back to new highs, right? Reaching back up to its previous highs, even reaching new highs, right? We haven't really seen that happening yet. So I do believe it will still happen. I truly do believe alt season will still start, but we are obviously seeing a delay happening for alt season. But it will eventually happen, guys. Okay, so be patient for that. But yeah, the Fingrid index, man, it's currently at 20. The last time I gave you guys an update on this was it was like sitting at 10, and of course, if it was at 10, it would be in extreme fear, and that was like almost 2 weeks ago, I believe. But yeah, right now it's at 20, still in extreme fear. Yesterday it was at 27 in fear. Last week was in fear, and last month was also in fear as well. So the Fingrid index, okay, is changing. Okay, the sentiment is obviously changing, right? I mean, months ago when Bitcoin was pumping, when altcoins were pumping as well, gaining back, the momentum, we were in fact in extreme greed mode, right? But now we are, in fear mode and in extreme fear right now. So, the sentiment is obviously changing. So like I said, guys, there's a lot of fear happening for, the crypto market, and of course for Bitcoin, right? And days like this, okay, in times like this where we do see a lot of fear happening in the market, we gotta buy. Okay, I mean, just think about it, guys, right? The Fingrid index right now is in extreme fear, sitting at 20. When the Bitcoin price, for example, okay, the Bitcoin price is sitting at 82K, right? Just below $83,000. Just think about that, right? When Bitcoin, okay, last year, 2024, okay, around November to December, okay, during those times, okay, just last year, November to December, Bitcoin was pumping, okay, as we remembered, right? Bitcoin was pumping to new highs, right? Y'all can clearly see that right over here, okay? And with this pump up, Bitcoin went from 80K, and then it literally skipped those 80K levels, and it just jumped to like 90K. I don't know if you guys remember that, but it was insane. Okay, like these two candles right over here was insane. We saw Bitcoin going from $81,000, and then it jumped all the way to like 93K, and then eventually 100K. It took a while for Bitcoin to reach 100K. I don't know if you guys remember that, but yes, it did take a while, but we eventually got there. And then it went as high as $109,000. Okay, now it's been dropping ever since then. But during this time, right over here, guys, okay, November to December, okay, just last year, it was a fantastic time, right? It really, really was. That's when we saw Bitcoin pumping to new highs. But now, obviously, Bitcoin is having a correction. So like I said, corrections are normal, especially during a bull market. So I understand, guys, with this correction, I'm taking this as an opportunity to simply buy more. And I know a lot of you guys were, and a lot of people out there did have a lot of FOMO happening for Bitcoin. I bet a lot of people did have a lot of FOMO when we saw Bitcoin having this beautiful run up to the upside. Okay, so if you had this FOMO, okay, for Bitcoin, okay, when Bitcoin was pumping, when it was reaching new all-time highs, okay, it was just absolutely ripping up to the upside, okay? If you had FOMO during this time, okay, and you were like, man, I wish I would have bought Bitcoin when it was at, 80K, 70K. Well, the Bitcoin price right now is at 82K. So take this opportunity right now to buy. It's dropping, right? Y'all can clearly see that. The Bitcoin price has been dropping for the past few weeks. So take this as an opportunity to buy, guys, right? Because a lot of people say, or they wished, when Bitcoin was above 100K, people were saying, oh, I wish I would have bought Bitcoin when it was at 90K or 80K or even at 70K. The Bitcoin price right now is at 82K. So take this as an opportunity to buy more, right? This is a great time to buy, guys. Okay, it really, really is. So understand, guys, the Fingrid index, is in extreme fear, sitting at 20, and the Bitcoin price is at 82K, like I said, right? Now, during this time, when Bitcoin was skyrocketing from 70K to 82K and higher to like 90K, right? The finger index was in greed mode. So understand, guys, everyone is panicking for no reason, right? There is no reason right now to be panicking for Bitcoin. Yes, we are in fact seeing Bitcoin having a drop, but this is normal, like I said. Okay, look at how much Bitcoin pumped, okay, just last year in November and December, okay? So understand this is normal to have these corrections, okay? It really, really is. And again, whales are selling, guys. Okay, they are selling. They're trying to make people scared. Okay, especially with all these bullish news and things happening for Bitcoin. Okay, with this, um, Bitcoin Strategic Reserve finally happening. Okay, Donald Trump came out and signed the executive order for the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve, and of course with this crypto summit that came up. Okay, that was kind of disappointing, right? But that was huge. Okay, the first ever crypto summit. Okay, at the White House that happened, right? And a lot of people that are in the Bitcoin space, in the crypto space, did get invited to that crypto summit in the White House. That was huge. Okay, we saw Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase. We saw David Sachs. We saw Marcus Saylor. Okay, Bitcoin Maxi, right? They all attended at this crypto summit at the White House. And I must say, the White House, right, that crypto summit was pretty disappointing. Okay, not much was really said. Um, Wish they would have said more. But with all these bullish things happening, the Bitcoin price has not really been moving, right? Which leads us to questions why. Okay, and it has to be the whales that are pretty much, controlling the market, manipulating the market and whatnot, and just trying to make people scared. Okay, now if you guys look at the Bitcoin monthly returns, this month so far we are down just below 2%. So nothing too crazy so far. We're only 10 days, okay, just over a month into this month of March. As we know, February, we were in fact in the reds. And as we know, February is usually a very, very bullish month for Bitcoin. As you guys can clearly see, greens all over for February during those years of Bitcoin. But March, okay, usually, it's whatever, okay, but April is pretty bullish as well. So we'll see what will happen with this month of March and of course next month in April. And so far, guys, okay, Bitcoin Q1, we are down 11%. Okay, look at for Ethereum, it's even worse, 36%, over 36% for Ethereum. Ethereum, man, I don't know what is happening with Ethereum. Ethereum has just been dropping, okay, and I'm kind of, losing faith for Ethereum. Ethereum hasn't really been moving. I have no idea what Ethereum is doing. We haven't even seen Ethereum, reaching back up to its previous highs, even reaching a new high. That hasn't even happened yet, whereas Bitcoin has, as we know. So I have no idea what Ethereum is doing. Ethereum, I still do believe Ethereum has potential to, reach back up to, its previous highs and of course reach a new high. But yeah, just as clearly see, Ethereum has dropped quite a bit. It's back at $2,100. So hopefully Ethereum does have a reversal and have a bounce back up right to that level of $4,100. It seems like that is a very, very strong resistance for Ethereum. Yeah, since clearly see that right over here, right? 4.1K, that's a pretty strong resistance right there. So hopefully we do see Ethereum bounce back up to 4.1K. And of course breaking that resistance and going much, much higher back up to its previous highs, and of course reaching a new high. But so far Ethereum is still far off from reaching 3K first of all, and let alone 4K, right? It has to go back up to at least 4K and then 4.8K, its previous all-time high. So we'll see what will happen for Ethereum. I still have a whole bag of Ethereum, and yes, my plan is to take majority of my profits from Ethereum, and pretty much swap it to Bitcoin, right? I'm pretty much going all in on Bitcoin and Casper, as you guys all know. So that is my plan, right? But Q1 so far hasn't been looking too great for Ethereum, especially Ethereum. But for Bitcoin, it's not too bad. It's only down 11%. Nothing too crazy, not as bad as Ethereum. Like Ethereum is down quite a bit. So we'll see, guys. Okay, what will happen for Bitcoin during this time of Q1, right, for this year in 2025. We will have to see. Okay. But yeah, Max Payne to $1 million for Bitcoin. Okay. So the Bitcoin rainbow chart, you guys can clearly see, okay, we're not seeing huge moves happening for, Bitcoin. Obviously, it has been moving up to the upside. Um, Bitcoin has in fact been gaining back its momentum, right? You guys can clearly see that. And of course, every halving year, right after it, what happens after a halving? Bitcoin goes up, right? And so far for this bull market, yes, we have in fact been seeing Bitcoin going back up, reaching new highs, of course. But we are in fact seeing a correction happening right now for Bitcoin, as we all know. And I don't think the bottom is in. Okay, I don't know where the bottom will be for Bitcoin. No one out there realistically knows where the bottom will be for Bitcoin. Who exactly knows, right? No one has a crystal ball to tell us, but hopefully the bottom is at 80K. Okay, hopefully, right? If Bitcoin goes below 80K, right, or maybe even $78,000, then yeah, I think that will be a great opportunity to really buy. Okay, but if it does go back down there, don't panic, guys. Okay, just simply buy more, right? Just simply buy more Bitcoin. So with this drop that has in fact been happening for Bitcoin, Bitcoin has been making history, believe it or not. So this is actually pretty interesting. And it says here, Bitcoin just made the biggest weekly price drop in history with a 13,561 red candle. So apparently Bitcoin has never done this. And this is Bitcoin's first time to ever do this, right? To make the biggest weekly price drop in history with a over $13,000 red candle, right? Price drop. So that is quite crazy to think about. Okay, $13,561. Pretty interesting. And also Kevin says here, Bitcoin is back in the crucial zone of the weekly parabolic trend. We are still holding the current lows of last week. No new low has been created yet. This is Bitcoin's last chance to maintain a exponential higher low. So pretty interesting, right? And you guys can clearly see Bitcoin is still holding pretty well, okay, above it. So it hasn't really broke down from it. So that's good. Okay, and this is a great sign that, the bull market is still on track for Bitcoin, that Bitcoin is still, holding up pretty well. So that's a great sign right there for Bitcoin. Not too bad, I must say. So it's still holding up pretty well. And yeah, Bitcoin 2017 versus 2025. You guys can just clearly see, okay, with this chart, Bitcoin, okay, a lot of people think the Bitcoin top is in, but it clearly is not. Okay, in 2017, you guys can clearly see, okay, over 850 days, I believe that's what it says. And you guys can clearly see, yes, we did see Bitcoin gaining back some momentum, but that wasn't the top, and it just skyrocketed right after that, right? You guys can just clearly see that. So it seems like what happened with Bitcoin back 2017 is happening right now for 2025. Okay, yes, ever since early of 2023, like literally the beginning of 2023, okay, January 1st of 2023 to where we are right now, Bitcoin has in fact been forming this beautiful uptrend, gaining back its momentum, going back up to its previous highs, even reaching a new high, right? You guys can clearly see that. So this is not the top. Okay, clearly this is not the top. What happened in 2017 is going to happen for this year in 2025. So this just clearly shows you guys that the Bitcoin top is not in yet. A lot of people think the top is in for Bitcoin. No, it is not. Okay, just because Bitcoin is having this correction, okay, does not mean we're entering a bear market. Does not mean Bitcoin has topped out. Okay, understand, guys, this year 2025, in my opinion, will still be a great year for Bitcoin. Because we are still in a bull market, guys. Okay, we're not in a bear market. We are still in a bull market. Okay, just remember that, guys. Okay, so what happened in 2017, it seems like it's going to be happening for 2025. History does, sort of repeat itself, and it does rhyme for sure, right? So Bitcoin holders, be prepared for that. All right, so you guys can clearly see, once again, a lot of people think the top is in for Bitcoin. It is not. Okay, clearly it is not, guys. We are all the way down over here. Okay, and Bitcoin will eventually go much, much higher. Okay, this uptrend that we have in fact been seeing for Bitcoin will continue up to the upside. Okay, it will continue to go higher. Okay, so it says here today was the final shake up before the bull run. In 3 days, Bitcoin will go parabolic, and the next target is $350,000. Now is your last chance to buy low caps before alt season kicks off. Okay, so that's true, right? When we do see this run up happening for Bitcoin, okay, especially with this, Bitcoin strategic reserve happening, it is very, very possible that we do see Bitcoin reaching, 150, 180 to even 200K to 250, 280. Very, very possible to even 300K, with a Bitcoin strategic reserve happening, and the US government, their plan is to accumulate, 1 million Bitcoins. The Bitcoin price is for sure going to be rising, guys, to maybe even higher than 350, 400K, 500K. It is very possible. And a lot of people think, well, not a lot of people, but majority of people that are in the Bitcoin space, they think that we could potentially see a super cycle, meaning, yes, Bitcoin can reach, 400K to even 500K and higher, right? It can happen, guys. Trust me, it can happen, right? So who knows if we will see a super cycle, okay? But I really do believe with this, with Bitcoin dropping right now, and when it does have a reversal back up to the upside, it's going to be a big one, okay? Bitcoin's going to like really, really skyrocket up to the upside. Trust me, it's dropping right now pretty heavily, but I really do believe once we do see a reversal happening for Bitcoin, it is going to skyrocket up to the upside 100%. So it's going to pump pretty hard, guys. Okay, so be ready for that. Okay, so a lot of adoption is happening for Bitcoin as well, as we all know. Institutions are buying into Bitcoin. A lot of different countries are adopting into Bitcoin as well, as we all know. So a lot of new money is flowing into Bitcoin. Okay, so with this happening, okay, a lot of new money flowing into Bitcoin, a lot of adoption happening for Bitcoin, the Bitcoin price can for sure reach these high price targets. It is very, very possible, guys. So Bitcoin holders, hope you guys are prepared for that. Now, this is what I really wanted to show you guys, because this chart is very, very interesting. And this chart just clearly shows you guys, corrections are 100% normal. Okay, it is 100% normal. So it says here, each year, Bitcoin has gone through 25% to 30% correction. In 2023, Bitcoin went from $30,000 to $22,000. In 2024, Bitcoin went from $74,000 to $50,000. This year, Bitcoin has dumped from $109,000 to $79,000. We all know what happened after the last two major corrections. Again, usually after these two major corrections, we do see a reversal. Okay, and that's when we do see Bitcoin pretty much recovering back up to the upside, and of course going much, much higher. So understand, guys, Bitcoin, yes, is dropping right now. Like I said, corrections are 100% normal for Bitcoin. Okay, especially during a bull market, this is completely normal. I don't know if you guys were around back in, for example, 2017. During that bull market in 2017, during that bull run, okay, in 2017, Bitcoin had a lot of corrections, but it just kept going up. During that bull run, when Bitcoin was pumping up to the upside, it had corrections right along the way. Corrections, like I said, pullbacks are normal. So understand, guys, Bitcoin will eventually bounce back up to 90K, and then 100K, and then back up to its previous highs of 109K, okay, $109,000, and it will reach a new high. That is going to happen. So Bitcoin holders, there is nothing to be panicking about. There is nothing to be fearful about. And this is why, guys, I am taking this as an opportunity to buy more. Personally, I'm buying. I'm relaxed, guys. I don't care what Bitcoin is doing right now. This is a gift. Like, truly, this is a gift right now. A once in a lifetime opportunity to buy Bitcoin at these low prices. I mean, Bitcoin is back down at 100K. It's back down below 90K. This is truly a once in a lifetime opportunity to buy Bitcoin at these low prices, okay? It really, really is, guys. So understand, guys, there is nothing to be panicking about. Okay, we know Bitcoin will eventually be recovering back up to the upside. And honestly, I've been in Bitcoin, I've been investing into Bitcoin for almost 4 years now. And I'm used to, these corrections, right? I know how Bitcoin works, right? So I'm not scared, guys. Okay, I'm used to it, but I understand, the new investors that are coming right into Bitcoin and crypto. I get it, you guys are scared, but I'm here to tell you guys there is truly nothing to be scared about. Okay, we know Bitcoin and crypto is a really, really volatile market. Okay, as we all know, it's really, really volatile short term, but long term, okay, it's always going back up, right? Especially Bitcoin. Again, this is what I always tell you guys. If you want to invest into crypto for long term investments, stick with the basics. Bitcoin, right? That is it. So, other people, okay, they think that we will see Bitcoin, okay, dropping to those 70K levels. So this person thinks we will see Bitcoin dropping to at least 73K, just below 74K. So it says here, I want to unsee this. This is my bearish scenario. Of course, I remain bullish on the long term, okay, which is good, right? Remember, this is just a possible scenario, okay? And yes, it can happen. Like I said, okay, who knows where the bottom will be for Bitcoin, right? Like if we even do see Bitcoin going back down to those 70K levels, is that possible? I mean, we'll have to see. No one out there realistically knows where the bottom is for Bitcoin, right? Like who knows? By tomorrow morning, we could potentially see Bitcoin dropping further down to the downside. I mean, earlier today, okay, we saw Bitcoin dropping to like 80K, right? But it's now slowly recovering back up to, almost 84K, right? So we will see what will happen with Bitcoin in the next few days. I will obviously, keep you guys up to date, so stay tuned for that. But we'll have to see what will happen with Bitcoin, where the bottom is for Bitcoin. I mean, you guys let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think the bottom will be for Bitcoin? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know, but we will have to see. Okay, personally, honestly, I want to say 80K to 78K is going to be the bottom for Bitcoin. That's just personally my opinion, right? So we'll have to see about that. But yeah, this is actually pretty interesting as well. It says here the next bull run starts on March 11th, which is tomorrow. Yeah, we'll have to see about that. Bitcoin cycles begin 325 days after halving and peak 10 months after. Okay, I followed this pattern in 2021 and made over $130,000 on altcoins. That's amazing. Congrats to you. But yeah, once again, you guys can clearly see this chart. I love this chart, by the way. It's simple, it's clean, right? And it just clearly show you guys, okay, that every single time we have a Bitcoin halving event, right after it, what happens? Bitcoin goes up. Okay, and so far, yes, Bitcoin has gone up. Okay, you guys can clearly see that. But again, this is not the top. Okay, so Bitcoin is going to be going much, much up. 200K, 250, 280. Like I said, very, very possible. Okay, especially with all these adoptions happening for Bitcoin. Okay, especially with a Bitcoin strategic reserve happening as well, the price can go, much, much higher, right? 300K, 400K, maybe even 500K and higher. Very, very possible. We could potentially see a super cycle happening, guys. Okay, it is possible. New money is flowing into Bitcoin, right? Big things are coming, guys. So be prepared for that. Now, again, okay, this person said here, go away until October 25th, 2025. Bitcoin will do what Bitcoin does. Okay, and that's true. If you cannot handle short-term price action that's happening for Bitcoin, because as we know, short-term Bitcoin is really, really volatile. If you cannot handle it, okay, just don't even look at the Bitcoin charts. Don't bother. Don't check, the Bitcoin charts every single day, right? And it's true what this person says here. Go away until October 25th, 2025. Okay. So usually, possibly by Q4 this year, 2025, Bitcoin should be reaching a top. Okay, because usually every single time during a bull market year, usually the bull market ends usually around Q4, right? And then of course the next year after that it enters a bear market. So I truly do believe, in the next upcoming few months, it will be fantastic for Bitcoin. Okay, I truly do believe in that, guys. Now, Bitcoin accumulation at a record level. Okay, now as you clearly see, um, a lot of money is flowing into Bitcoin, right? You guys can clearly see that. So never before in Bitcoin history have we seen this level of aggressive buying. Okay, even though yes, we are seeing a lot of aggressive buying happening for Bitcoin. Um, Bitcoin, the Bitcoin price has not really been moving. Okay, and honestly, this is great to see. This is truly a great opportunity to simply accumulate more Bitcoin to buy more, right, at cheap prices. I'm glad the Bitcoin price has not, reached back up to 100K and reaching a new high just yet, because it gives us time, okay, to buy more Bitcoin right below 100K. Because as I've been telling guys many times, buying Bitcoin below 100K is truly a blessing. Okay, and look at this, right? El Salvador just bought another 5 Bitcoins today, right? So as we know, guys, okay, El Salvador, okay, typically buys 1 Bitcoin per day, but today they bought 5 Bitcoins, okay, and right now they currently hold 6,111 Bitcoins in its strategic reserve, okay. So El Salvador, guys, okay, they typically buy 1 Bitcoin pretty much per day, okay, so they buy 1 Bitcoin every single day, okay. You also clearly see that in their balance history. But today they bought 5 Bitcoins. They know that with Bitcoin dropping, this is truly a great opportunity to buy more. Okay, and we should have that same mindset like El Salvador, right? So this is a great opportunity, guys, to simply go heavy on Bitcoin, right? It really, really is. Even on your favorite altcoins, because altcoins are also down today, right? So El Salvador, they understand that right now is truly a great once in a lifetime golden opportunity to buy Bitcoin. Okay, so they bought a fair bit of Bitcoin today, 5 Bitcoins. Usually they buy 1, but today they bought 5. So that is absolutely fantastic to see, right? Now, also look at this, guys. Do the math, right? There is over 8 billion people, okay, around the world. 8 billion people around the world, and there's only 21 million Bitcoins. Do the math. Okay, just do the math. Clearly, there is not enough Bitcoins to go around for everyone, guys. So I already talked about this in my most previous video earlier today. So if you guys haven't seen that video, you should definitely check it out. But as we all know, guys, I've been talking about this topic for the longest time now. Ever since I started my YouTube channel back early 2022, I've been begging you guys to, accumulate a full Bitcoin. And, if you do the math, right, there's just clearly not enough Bitcoins to, go around for everyone. Not everyone out there can own a full Bitcoin, right, as we all know, right? Just do the math. 21 million Bitcoins, okay, that is it. And there's 8 billion people that live on Earth. Do the math. Clearly, there is not enough to go around for everyone. Okay, so Bitcoin is truly the most scarce asset out there in the market right now. It really, really is, guys. And that's why, okay, the Bitcoin price is always going to be going up, right? It's always going to be going up, right? Low supply, high demand. So the prices are always going to be going up, guys, no matter what happens. So that's why I truly do believe you guys should accumulate at least 1 full Bitcoin, right? 1 full Bitcoin, because I do believe the Bitcoin price is going to be worth millions of dollars. I do believe, Bitcoin is a digital asset that's going to be worth millions of dollars one day, 100%. Okay, so if you simply own a full Bitcoin, you will become a millionaire. You'll obviously have a lot of wealth to your name, and okay, you will have some type of freedom, some type of financial freedom, right? So, sorry, pardon me. Understand, guys, this is truly a great time right now to, buy Bitcoin, right? It's below 100K, great opportunity, to buy more. So understand, guys, if you're watching this video right now and you own a full Bitcoin, you are blessed. Okay, just hold that Bitcoin. Do not sell it to the whales. Trust me, they want to take your Bitcoins. So do not sell your Bitcoins to the whales, guys. Okay, because trust me, these institutions, okay, a lot of different countries, they want your Bitcoins. Bitcoin is truly the most scarce asset out there. And millions of Bitcoins have been lost, guys. So realistically, we have less than 21 million Bitcoins, which makes it even more scarce. Okay, so understand, guys. Okay, accumulate Bitcoin and pretty much never sell it, right? Pretty much, guys. So always hold your Bitcoins. Okay, so that is that. So Bitcoin, let's have a look here. That is pretty much everything that I really wanted to talk about for tonight's stream. But yeah, Bitcoin right now, 15-minute time frame, holding at $82.7 thousand. Not too bad. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I guess I will do a little Q&A before I end tonight's stream. All right, let's see here. I just bought $3,000 AUD worth of Casper. Wow, that is fantastic. Congrats. That is actually amazing. $3,000 worth of Casper. That is worth it. That is a fantastic thing that you're doing, because right now is a great time to buy Casper, right? It really, really is. Right now it's at 6 cents. Okay, like I said earlier today, if you guys haven't seen my video where I talked about Casper dropping to or sitting at 6 cents, you should definitely check it out. But I do believe from here on, Casper's going to be going to 5 cents, as I've been telling guys. It is possible that we do see Casper dropping to 5 cents. It is very, very possible. And like I said, when Casper does drop to 5 cents, I'm buying. I don't know about you guys, but personally, I'm going to be buying. Rule says here, so we are in a bear market. First of all, no, we are not. Okay, we're not in a bear market. We're still in a bull market, in my opinion, right? We're just seeing a correction right now happening for, the market. Completely normal during a bull market, right? Just because we're in a bull market, it does not mean we're not going to see corrections. We're going to see corrections. We're going to see pullbacks. This is completely normal, right? So no, we're not in a bear market. We're in a bull market. What do you think about 10 BPS will do for the price? For Casper, 10 BPS. First of all, that's going to be amazing, right? And yeah, 10 BPS is soon going to be on the mainnet, right? Soon enough. So once it's on the mainnet, that's going to be huge. And once it's completed on the mainnet, which is going to be happening around, I think, April, like next month, or early May, somewhere around there. But when we do see 10 BPS on the mainnet, that's going to be huge. It's going to be pretty bullish for Casper. I'm holding CAS strong since summer 2023. My confidence is just getting stronger. That is amazing to see. I'm glad you're not losing faith for Casper, because I feel like a lot of people are losing like faith for Casper since Casper has in fact been dropping. I mean, a lot of people in the Casper community are turning bearish for some reason, right? But for me, guys, and I know a lot of you guys are still, remaining, bullish for Casper, which is great to see. But I just feel like, a lot of people are looking at the Casper price and it's dropping, and they are just turning, bearish for it. I mean, everything right now is dropping, guys. Okay, it's not just Casper. Bitcoin's dropping, Ethereum's dropping. Okay, XRP is dropping, Cardano is dropping, Solana is dropping, Chainlink is dropping. A lot of alts are dropping. Okay, it's not just Casper. So I don't know why people are losing faith for Casper. It just doesn't make sense. Just because they see the price dropping, they're turning bearish. Like I said, right? When there's fear, okay, for any project, I'm buying. Projects that I believe in for long term, especially. So that's why, guys, I've been buying Bitcoin, and I've simply been buying some Casper. Tier 1 listings are the pivotal point for Casper's price action. Yeah, it is possible, when we do see Tier 1 listings happening for Casper. I made a video a couple of days ago talking about, Binance listing happening for Casper. And when that does happen, when we do see an actual listing happening for Casper on Binance, the largest exchange out there in the crypto market, that's going to be huge for Casper, right? The price will for sure skyrocket. Okay, so a lot of tier 1 crypto exchanges will list Casper, and that just shows you guys how early we are for Casper, right? Binance will eventually list it. Coinbase, as we all know, will eventually list it. Even at a tier 1 exchange like crypto.com will eventually list Casper as well. So it's going to be huge, guys, right? Be excited. Is it though Kraken didn't do anything for the price? Is Kraken even a tier 1 listing? I actually do not know. Wow, the price of Bitcoin is now below 82k. It's dropping right now, guys. For Casper to flip Ethereum, wouldn't a bear market be perfect time for Cas to build up? During a bear market, I mean, Casper, like last bear market, Casper held up pretty well compared to all these other altcoins. Casper did hold up very, very well compared to all these other altcoins during the bear market in 2022, right? And as we all know, 2022 was a very, very harsh time for crypto, right? It was really, really bad during that time. Would have been a great time to, simply DCA. Hope you guys bought some Bitcoin and, I guess altcoins during that time in 2022, because that would have been the best time to buy. But yeah, one day do I think, Ethereum will flip? Do I one day think Casper will flip Ethereum? Maybe. I'm not 100% certain. But we will have to see. But I know Casper, like in the future, it will for sure be in the top 10, even in the top 5. That is for sure going to be happening for Casper. Mark my words. But yeah, Bitcoin is dropping right now, guys. We're at the 1 minute time frame, and yeah, you guys can clearly see Bitcoin is now below 82k. So it's dropping further down to the downside right now. Casper dropping as well. Still sitting at 6 cents. Ethereum now below 2.1k. The market's dropping, guys. It's dropping even more. We'll see what will happen though. $81.5. That is crazy. Oh, let's have a look. But yeah, I hope you guys are, hanging in there right now for, Bitcoin and crypto. There is really nothing to be panicking about. There really isn't. Even though the Fingrid Index is showing fear, but there is really nothing to be, panicking about, guys. So understand, while the noobs are panicking for no reason, this is a great time to buy, guys. So I hope you guys are buying. And if you guys cannot buy the dip, right, just simply hold your positions. This is not the time right now to sell or to panic sell. It really isn't, right? So this is the time to simply just hold your positions. And if you can buy more, please do. This is a great opportunity to buy more, guys. We may not see another opportunity like this for Bitcoin, because trust me, Bitcoin will eventually bounce back up. Okay, once we do see a reversal happening for Bitcoin, we will probably never see Bitcoin back down at these 80K levels ever again. Probably. Right, so this is why I always tell you guys, this is truly a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to buy some Bitcoin at these levels, right? It really, really is. But yeah, Bitcoin is dropping, guys. $81.4 thousand, just below. Oh, now it's gone back up. It's all over the place. But yeah, of course, I will keep you guys up to date on what's gonna be happening with Bitcoin in the next few days. Who knows where the bottom will be for Bitcoin, right? No one out there 100% knows where the bottom will be for Bitcoin, but hopefully the bottom is around 80K to 78K. If it drops 78K, then damn, that's going to be harsh. Yeah, that's going to be pretty harsh if it drops below 78K, in my opinion. So hopefully Bitcoin does not drop below $78,000, which is right over here. Let's just hope it stays above it. Casper right now, I know Casper's for sure going to be dropping to 5 cents eventually. As I've been telling guys on my most previous video that I uploaded today, talking about Casper sitting at 6 cents. I told you guys, okay, it is possible that we do see Casper dropping to 5 cents. Like I said, I already made a video talking about Casper like 3 weeks ago, a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, almost a month now, where I mentioned that it is possible that we do see Casper dropping to 5 cents. And when I made that video, a lot of people were like, I don't know, just telling me that I was wrong, telling me that Casper will never drop to 5 cents. But the main reason, guys, I made that video is because Casper, as we know, it breaks support, right? As we know, Casper breaks support of 10 cents. And yeah, still below 10 cents clearly. And, ever since then, I just had a feeling that we were, there is potential that we were going to see Casper dropping to like 5 cents. Okay, and maybe even 4 cents. It is possible. Who knows, right? I'm not saying it will 100% drop to 4 cents, but I know Casper is going to be most likely going to be dropping to 5 cents. And when I mentioned that, man, people were just saying I was wrong. That would never happen. But here we are. Casper's now sitting at 6 cents, and it's about to reach 5 cents. And I believe today, right? I don't know if this actually did happen. If we actually did see Casper touching 5 cents, I think it did. Yeah, look at that. Casper actually touched 5 cents, just below 6 cents. Like, it literally just touched 5 cents. Look at that. I mean, it is not too far off from going back down to 5 cents. It really isn't. So, the main reason why I told you guys, why I made that video, telling you guys why Casper, there is potential Casper can reach 5 cents. It's just to warn you guys, and to pretty much let you guys know if Casper does drop to 5 cents, is to not make you guys, panic, right? To not panic, pretty much, right? But yeah, that was a warning, and here we are. 3 weeks later, Casper is now dropping to 5 cents. There is potential that that will happen, right? So we'll have to see. I mean, if it does happen, then as I told you guys, I'm buying, right? I'm going to be buying more Casper if that does happen. I don't know about you guys, but I'm buying more Casper. So probably by tomorrow, if the market continues to drop, then most likely by tomorrow we're gonna see Casper at 5 cents. And as I told you guys, if I do see Casper at 5 cents, I'm buying. I'm gonna buy heavy, right? Casper 1 cent is coming? No, probably not. I doubt it. I don't think, like, honestly, 1 cent Casper, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think we will ever see Casper at 1 cent ever again. Let alone 2 cents, 3 cents. I don't think that's possible. I think soon enough we're gonna see a reversal happening, guys, because the market has been dropping for the past like few days now, and I think soon enough we're gonna see a recovery back up to the upside. We're gonna see Bitcoin recover. We're gonna see Ethereum recover. We're gonna see Casper recover, and a lot of alts will recover soon. Who knows when, but soon. I don't think like we're gonna see more drops in the next like week or so. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think soon enough, in less than a week time, we're gonna see a beautiful recovery back up to the upside. But that's just my personal opinion. We'll have to see. But yeah, CAS was dropping. Bitcoin is now at 81K. Bitcoin is dropping quite a bit right now. Holy, look at that. $81,000 right now for Bitcoin. So looks like Bitcoin's going to be going back down to those 80K levels. Back down to 80K. Alright, let's have a look here. Meme coins. I know memes have been dropping a fair bit. Shiba Inu's up 1%, Pepe is up 2%. Yeah, majority of meme coins are still down, guys. I feel like meme coins are just taking over the crypto market. That's why there's like over 12 million different crypto coins. That is insane to think about, right? Yeah. We need to slow down on creating meme coins, I feel like, because I feel like meme coins are just taking over the crypto market. I think we need to like slow down on that. All right, Bitcoin $80.6 thousand. It is dropping. But yeah, guys, don't be fooled by the market. And I truly do believe this is a trap that we are facing right now. You know, with this crash, with this correction, I think this is for sure a trap. So don't get fooled, okay? They're trying to scare you guys, okay? So don't get scared. Don't be panicking. Don't do any of that stuff. This is not the time to be panicking for no reason. Trust me, guys. We are fine, okay? We're just seeing a correction. We're just seeing a pullback. It's normal. Like I said, during a bull market, it's completely normal. During bull markets, it's normal to see corrections. We're not always going to see green days. We're not always going to see pumps. We're going to see corrections during bull markets even, right? So this is completely normal. But yeah, I will end it off here. I will let you guys go. But yeah, it's good to be back streaming. You know, it's been a month since I last streamed, so it's good to be back. Hopefully I'll get back into stream, but at least every single day, you know, I've been uploading a video for you guys. I don't remember the last time I missed a day uploading every single day for you guys. So at least I've been uploading every day, right? So that's a plus right there. But I need to get back into streaming as well. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching and joining tonight's stream. Hopefully by tomorrow I will go live again, but of course more videos will in fact be coming your way, so stay tuned for that. If you guys have not yet checked out my most previous videos that I've uploaded today, I actually uploaded 2 videos today, okay, talking about Casper and one talking about Bitcoin. So if you guys haven't seen those videos, please check them out. That is always appreciated. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching tonight's stream. Okay, sorry that I haven't really been streaming. Okay, it's been a month, okay, since I last went live, so I apologize for that, but I will get back into streaming. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and joining tonight's stream. Give it a thumbs up if you guys haven't already. That is always appreciated. And of course, subscribe to the channel, right? If you guys have not yet subscribed yet, please do. That is always appreciated. I appreciate all the support, guys. I truly do. I know exactly who you guys are because I read the comments and I know who you guys are. So I appreciate every single one of you guys. But yeah, I will catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.